So now we're going to condition the boiler. I really don't think this boiler needs to be conditioned after what we've seen. It's been quite a while since I've been working with it, putting water in and out. But we're going to do this anyway to see how it turns out. We're going to use baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate. There's a question about whether we should be using sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. I'm going to use sodium bicarbonate, which is the same thing as baking soda. And it calls for 1 teaspoon for 1 cup. So this is basically, in terms of U.S. metrics, it's going to be 8 cups. So 1 teaspoon of what you normally drink with, or what you normally, use when you're making coffee or eating or whatever. Just a regular teaspoon like this, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon, for 8 cups of water. So I've already got this. So what's the goal here? The goal is to put in super alkaline water that will overcome any effect that the acidic process of removing all the sodium, all the copper sulfate off of the boiler, and all the brass fittings in here. So it made it look, because copper is part of brass. So what we're going to do is to fill this all the way to the top. Which we're getting close to. This should not disturb the chrome or anything else in the machine. It's just super alkaline water. I want to explain what I did for my super alkaline conditioning bath for the boiler. The first thing I did is I took 8 teaspoons and I put that in a half gallon of water, which is what the boiler takes, and stirred it up, and I put it inside the boiler all the way to the top. I put this mason jar underneath the steam wand and opened it up all the way, and some water came out here by in the next hour, so it bled off because this is lower than the top of the boiler. And then I moved to here and I did some dry pumps like this, but I didn't go all the way to the top. I stopped short of the top and did dry pumps so that no water would come out. And it actually works better to do this with the boiler cap on, because the boiler is then sealed up. So you do some dry pumps like this, and then finally just see if water comes out. As you see, water comes out of the shower screen. So that had filled up the group head with this alkaline solution, which then could coat the inside of the group head. Obviously, it doesn't do the bottom down in the brew chamber and everything, but with the piston all the way down, there's really not much left that didn't get touched. And I let it set for 48 hours. Probably 12 is plenty good, maybe a couple is good. I kind of went overboard maybe and let it set for 48 hours. And then I opened it up and took a peek inside, and let me get you that. So I'm getting ready to drain this off now. Let's see if we can get a little peek inside the boiler here before we drain it off. I don't think you're going to be able to see everything with the water that's in here yet, so let's drain it off. So this is what the boiler looks like after a conditioning with baking soda. So you can kind of see down inside here, trying to get a good light. It's really looks good. There's all that shiny brass part is gone, and the copper, or I should say the copper, and everything's coated nicely. So I'm really happy with this.